we are hitting the last base right now.
The Odin is in range. Fire the Yamato cannon.
Now that ain't fair. Attack formation. You want some of this? Time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. Reporting in. Hello there. Now, how'd I miss this button with a skull on it?
It's so awesome. There's a nuke. There's a nuke inside that thing. And that's all.
Excellent. With the Odin secured, we can hit the UNN complex on Core Hall and make our broadcast.
Hey, can you hear me, Captain? Maybe next time you'll dress old Tychus with a little bit of mayhem.
That's about all I trust you with, Tychus.
Okay, here you just had to kill the Loki, and I did, and never go below 30%, and I did. So yeah, I got all the achievements, even this time. I would have gotten them if it was my first time. But yeah, and I have to say sorry again, because again, I didn't see the timer coming to the end, and I think I missed like a couple seconds somewhere. I paused it as soon as possible, but you know. It's just YouTube doesn't accept video longer than like 10 or 11 minutes, and it's very annoying.
Yeah. You fought real good out there, Tychus. Your time in the freezer didn't dull your edge none.
Well, fear and violence always did bring out the best in me.
Have to admit, we always did make a good team.
Yeah. Well, that was until I went to prison and you went legit.
Right.
Right.
So how does the Odin rate as a fighting machine?
Brother, it is the single greatest creation in the history of mankind.
Yeah.
Striding around and dispensing righteous fury just about brought a tear to my eye. You just let me know when I can take it out for another spin.
You'll get your chance soon enough, old buddy. Don't you worry.
Let's get the news.
This is Kate Lockwell reporting from UNN headquarters on Core Hall. Let's go to Donnie Vermillion on special assignment.
Kate, I'm very pleased to be talking to General Horace Warfield. General, I understand that Dominion forces will soon be showing off their newest weapon, the Odin war machine.
That's correct, Donnie. We'll show the Odin on the streets of Core Hall itself, with full coverage from your fine network.
General, Kate Lockwell here. I've heard rumblings about some sort of logistics trouble with the Odin's debut.
Now, Kate.
It's true, Kate. The Odin was delayed in shipping, and we briefly lost communication with the production facility. But it arrived safely, so we can go ahead with the unveiling.
You heard it here first. The Dominion unveiling new weapons of destruction on the streets of Core Hall.
What is wrong with that woman? Tell her not to interrupt my interviews.
Your boy Horner is actually pulling this off. Gotta say, I'm mighty impressed.
Let's see what Tosh has to say.
No wonder why Minx don't just send him ghosts to kill ya. You've been a thorn in his side for a long time.
Assassinating me just turned me into a martyr. He'd never be rid of me then. He needs to kill my reputation first.
Very good. You think clearly despite your hate for him. Of course his patience has got limits too. Tread careful, Mr. Reyna. Someone on this ship is already working for Minsk. I can feel it.
Let's check the lab. To get like 30,000 credits.
Sir, when Tychus came back aboard the ship, I had the techs run a scan on him.
Matt, you need to get a hobby.
Seriously, sir. His suit contains a sophisticated transponder. If it receives the correct code, it'll shut down all his major organs. That suit is a death trap.
He's got a gun to his head.
And who's got their finger on the trigger? Mobius?
Tychus, what have you gotten yourself into?
Ooh.
So, Swan, what are the chances we can build something like that Odin?
You nuts? No way we've got the facilities for mass producing hardware on that scale.
And here I was thinking you could build anything, Swan.
Shoot. All right, forget the scale. I'm gonna figure it out, don't you worry. And I'll come up with something a damn sight more practical than that showpiece. You see if I don't.
So we have starts their energy, interesting, yeah. 20% dodging. Or I think I'm gonna get these because for the next mission I'm probably gonna use some Goliaths. And these two. So I'm probably not gonna get that one. Let's see. I could use this one. Okay. So let's see what missions we have.
We have the Odin. Now we can use it to spearhead our takeover of the UNN studios on Coral.
Yeah.
Once the Odin has taken out their defenses, we'll broadcast our evidence against Minsk. Figure they'll throw everything they have at us. They'll be talking about this one for years.
We're gonna do this one.
Our raid on the Valhalla facility hasn't even been reported yet. The Dominion have no idea we stole the Odin. I had to call in every favor I had, but I got the Odin on the surface with Tychus inside.
Matt, you're a miracle worker. Must have been a complicated operation.
You don't even want to know, sir. I'm not gonna let anything keep us from exposing Minsk.
So they're still expecting to film it at the UNN studios later today?
That's right. And we won't disappoint them. Seeing as he's the only one with experience, Tychus will pilot the Odin and hit the studio guards with a surprise attack. They'll be confused for several minutes, and won't even know who to attack at first.
And during the confusion, we'll establish a forward base using this command center we acquired earlier. Pretty devious, Matt. I like it.
If Tychus can inflict enough damage during the sneak attack, making the broadcast should be relatively easy. Keep in mind, we'll only have a few minutes before the Dominion realize that Tychus is in the Odin. Once they figure it out, they'll use everything they've got to stop us.
Whatever happens, we'll be giving Mex one hell of a broadcast.
Big battle cruiser.
Let's do this.
Okay. In this mission, there is a secret to be found to unlock a secret mission, and I'm gonna show you how to get it. But if I do this, I won't be able to get all the achievements. So I'm gonna tell you where to find the secrets, and I'm gonna tell you how to get the achievements. But I can't do both at once. There's just no time. You understand why soon. Oh, but I'm almost out of time, so as soon as this loads... Okay, I'm gonna stop the video here.